didn't clean the car up.
I said I'll clean it next week.
Next week?
Next week.
So I accidentally did such a bad job at receiving that case ready that I don't know. Did I tell you that Jeremy went home at lunchtime?
I hope he gets fired for that.
No, he's not getting fired. He was acting like he was sick. Who knows?
I don't know.
He probably was sick.
All the other supervisors keep getting fired for something stupid, and the one supervisor that is actually incompetent leaves.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's incompetent. He is.
I mean, he doesn't know what he's doing. But yeah, I guess
he's getting overwhelmed.
They're swapping out people who know what they're doing for people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this guy leaves thinking, but I don't think it was wise to let Nava go. I don't think it was wise to let Leslie go.
What I think is that Lee is a lot like you. He just wants chaos, like secretly.
No, I don't secretly want chaos. I thrive in chaos, because of my ADHD.
But you also do try to create some chaos, and I think maybe
not intentionally.
Like secretly, Lee is just trying to fuck shit up, but make it look like it's not him, and blame everyone else for fun.
There's no way, because he got promoted to here. It was a step up, or he got brought to fix a situation that wasn't broken.
He did a good job of breaking it for not trying to.
He's been doing a hell of a job. But I just feel like since he's not good at persuading people, it seems like he's not a people person, and he doesn't have a lot of good social skills. He's not very confident in himself.
Well, nobody in that position is good at persuading us or union. Like we don't.
Well, you can still persuade. You can still persuade. They just. He just wants to use the stick all the time.
Yeah.
When there's also incentives to persuade people to do better, or come in, or things like that, or just to improve morale.
A little bit. But
overall,
people, knowing the people that we work with, they're always going to have something to complain about.
Also, with the shift change, you had half of the people that do now receiving never done that job before, so it was going to go slower, and it's getting better and better. As the year goes along. Now it's been 2 years, 2.5 years.
Did you hear John Vapp? He told me that they're going to try and move freezer receive to their shift. I think he's just fucking with me, but
there's no way. They have been receiving some freezer stuff, but I wouldn't be surprised if they would try to receive IWIs. If they feel they have the time, but their turnaround rate for people is so high. I don't know if that's.
He said we've been standing around too much, and so they're gonna take that from us.
Well, I mean, they can try. Their freezer is the biggest.
Yeah, let them have freezer.
Biggest night every single night. I mean, they can try to do that, but that's not.
They're gonna do all of freezer.
That's not what. I don't think that's gonna happen. But anyways, so yeah, I accidentally messed up the first case ready, but I did great overall.
The other ones, you know what the trick is?
I just never done that. Well, I've never done that one enough to realize that everything is just kind of weird. Like there's things that there's the labels and the RCN don't add up.
Right.
They don't match up.
Well, that's why I count. Like I'll go to one and I'll count all of the cases and then I'll match that number. But like there's certain things that you just gotta know. Like so, like pork butt is the same as pork shoulder. I learned that.
Yeah. I've learned that at least 3 times, right? So I'll do meat like once every 3 months or something. So I'll forget it, and then I'm just looking for. So I'm looking at in-bone pork shoulder, whatever, and then there's in-bone pork chops, and I kind of get them confused. And then there was another one that was on the RCN. I had a Mercado, so it's like some kind of Spanish.
Can you believe this shit? Hold on. Do you see my bag here?
What?
fucking Jacob Walker. Like, I gave him such a good deal on all his little computer parts.
Yeah.
Like, I sold him a GPU and a power supply, and I gave him RAM for free. I gave him $300 RAM for free. Sold him a 4060 plus a power supply for $300.
Right.
He has the nerve to sell me a single fan for $5. Like, for real. Like, he texted me. He sends me a picture of it. Like, hey, I got this fan, $5. I was like, cause before he asked me if
I know, that's kind of crazy.
It's a little, I don't know, it's a little scummy. Like, he knows he got a hell of a good deal. I mean, if he doesn't know, maybe he didn't look. I don't know.
It's not scummy.
It is scummy. Like, just say, hey man, I got this extra fan I'm not using.
Well, this is how it's not scummy because of this perspective, maybe. I might be wrong, but I feel like he feels, and this is just out of the blue. I don't know, nothing, absolutely nothing. I might just be making this whole thing up, but I think he feels you're well off where you can spare $5. As opposed to his ratio.
Well, that's what happened. I really
money.
don't need a fan, but it's like if he's needing to sell a fan for $5, I'll buy a fan for $5.
Right, to help to give him $5.
I don't need the fan.
So, but what I'm saying is, he's not trying to be a scumbag. I think he just needed $5.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
like who's trying
$5?
to sell?
Yeah, I guess me $5. That's why I was like, man, if you heard it for $5, I'll give you $5.
Like if I had an extra fan and I knew you might use it, I'd be like, hey Chris, you want this fan? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you, hey, give me $5 for this fan.
Right. I don't know. But he's kind of like
I give him a lot of grace because he's got kids.
Yeah.
He's got 3 kids.
Yeah. So he does have to be careful with his money like that.
Yeah. So
and if he sees a deal, he takes it. He's gonna take every advantage he can.
Plus, I understand what being married is like. So.
His wife probably told him. Yes.
No, well, if I'm like talking to my wife and I'm like, hey, I got this fan, I think I'm gonna give it to Chris Kurtz. It's like, well, how much you pay for it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, well, I don't know. I pay like $10 for it. I don't really. I can't use it. I'm gonna have to get a different one. He's like, well, sell it to him for $5.
Right.
That could be a conversation. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
It's possible, but like if like
I wouldn't call it scummy.
Listen. The RAM I gave him was $350 brand new. The GPU alone was the cost of what I sold him everything for, and I just got it a couple months ago. And I gave him a $180 power supply for pretty much free. So like he's got, let's see, that's $500 plus another $300. Like I gave him like $800 worth of shit for $300, basically.
So do you have any more of the $800 worth of shit? Because I have $300.
No, he has it. He has the shit.
Well, I mean, if you have more shit to give away.
No, man, I just feel bad because he didn't have a PC. I was trying to help him build that. He's been talking about.
I don't have a PC.
Yeah, but he's been talking like he has the pieces, like some of the pieces. Like he had the motherboard and he had like a case, and he's just been like sitting on stuff for a while to build one.
By the time he builds it, he's gonna need a new one.
But then I kind of like rub it in his face sometimes, like oh, I just got this new GPU, and like I told him, I was like, hey man, I just bought just 2 1080 Ti's for fun because I needed to fill those slots until the 5090 comes out. Like he's like, and I told him I also had to get a motherboard for it, and he's like, you're just building a whole nother PC. I was like, yeah, I guess so, because I also had to buy a power supply. For the other shit. So yeah. Because I sold him that shit in anticipation of getting another GPU, and I already bought the power supply for it.
So, when I play my PlayStation, how you rigged it up, and everything. So when I play the game, everything's fine, and then once you finish the game in career mode, it goes to like a press conference. You have like a little semi press conference where you're answering questions, right? You pick from different parts to build up the morale of your team, depending on how you answer. Or you can hurt the morale of your team.
In FIFA?
Yeah. It's in career mode.
Oh.
So when it goes into the press conference, it's like static, and it just goes. You know what I mean?
static?
Yeah, I have to put it on mute and then answer the questions. Everything works fine except for that sound. It's just static.
Is it the like coming out of the speakers?
Yeah. I wonder what that is. It didn't do it.
It's a disc, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably just scratched in that spot or something.
That's possible. That's actually totally possible. I thought that, but because I thought that this was just like now you can.
All I did was add a fan to it, and maybe slightly overclocked it.
Yeah, everything's fine. It works. It works fine.
It's getting a little bit more voltage than it got standard because I swapped the power supply with a PC one. So it's
maybe it's just a disc then.
It's getting more watts, but it's also getting slightly higher volts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I overclocked it, and then the fan probably keeps it from throttling too, because I put that high powered fan on there. So you basically have an overclocked PlayStation 4.
It's just interesting. I'm not really trying to find.
It might be. I don't know. It might be doing it because of that. That's all I'm saying. Is like it might be.
I don't know because it didn't do it before.
Oh, it's a new thing it started?
It's not that new, but
after...
Yeah, after some use.
Okay.
Some serious use.
Do you ever take the disc out?
Yeah, I swap it out between Fallout and FIFA.
Do you, like, set it on something, or...
No, I just put it back. I put it in the Fallout CD case. Mm-hmm. And then when I want to play Fallout, FIFA, I just swap it on the same case.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, it's possible that I've used it so much that it has little errors in the disc. Because that happened to me when I played Call of Duty. I've played it so much that it just stopped playing.
I know you can get disc resurfaced at that game store in the mall.
Oh, really?
He resurfaced them for like $1. But I
wonder how...
Depends on the games. Like, some of them are easier than others, he said.
Right.
But, yeah, you can take him there. Like, I think it was like $1. But yeah, he's a really cool dude.
Yeah, I got a controller from him. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. Once I build my streaming, my media room, I wanna play mainly on a computer. And if I do use a console, I'll probably get a PlayStation 5 so I can play the new.
Should go to. You've seen the pre-builts at Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Those are pretty decent pre-builts. I've looked at them. They're using like off-brand shit, but their prices are.
They use NVIDIA.
Well, no, NVIDIA is. That's not okay. So NVIDIA uses other companies to make their cards,
right? And
different companies make them differently, and not as well. So you have cheaper brands like PNY or Gigabyte. Those are cheap GPU brands, but they're all NVIDIA cards.
Right.
They use their silica, whatever. They're cards. They use their cards, but then they modify them, overclock them, add fans to them, make their own design.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was looking at those computers too. They seem alright.
Yeah, most of I think any one of those there would be able to do whatever you wanted to do.
How big's your monitor?
I have a 27-inch 240 hertz monitor, and then I use a 720p I think 32-inch television as a secondary monitor.
What do you use that one for? Just so you can see the chat?
That, or if I don't want to wear headphones, it has speakers in it, and so I can watch YouTube videos on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of times, if I'm not streaming, I use it for watching shows while I'm playing games.
Right. Yeah, I do that too. I do that on my iPad.
Or if I need to make something bigger, like if I'm editing a video, a lot of times I'll do it on that because it's bigger.
It's funny. I was watching your stream. I noticed you have a camera on your. Well, what's funny to me is that you have a camera on your mouse.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that before.
The other day, I had 3 cameras going. I had one on my keyboard, one on my mouse, and one on me. But
I don't think you need that many cameras.
I don't know. I thought it was cool. So.
It is cool, I guess.
Because you can see what I'm doing.
What you're typing?
Yeah. But I keep doxing myself. Like I was playing.
Do you cut that off?
I couldn't come streaming. So like I was playing CS:GO, and then I found out that you can buy. Dude, there's this whole like gambling market on CS:GO
Really?
for like guns, and like you can sell your guns on Steam. So like if you find a really rare gun, you can put it on Steam. There is knives going for $1,000. Digital fucking knives. What? Yeah. I'm like, what?
Well, that's not a gambling market. That's like a black market.
It's a black market.
It's a digital black
for
market.
CS:GO. And but anyway, I was trying to. So it gave me a crate to open, but then it's like you got to pay $2 to open this crate with a key. So when I did that, it brought up my address and my fucking
credit card,
like part of my credit card, and then like my email address. It put all that shit up there, and then it would do that in the game. It wouldn't. I couldn't put it to another screen.
What the freak? Well, at that, I guess you gotta have a kill switch for your screen, right?
I just had to put something over it, but it's already done. Like unless I went back and erased the VOD. But yeah.
No, but okay. Let's say you do want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, I want to do this. You got to be able to click off your screen and into a different screen while you're doing that.
Yeah,
like a waiting
should
screen.
Be able to. I didn't know it was going to happen.
Right.
I wasn't ready
but
for
now that's going to happen.
Yeah, but yeah, I need a quick kill switch.
Yeah, you got to be like, hey, I'm switching off. I got to buy something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess it's obvious for people watching.
It was crazy though. Every single gun, like if it was rare, it could be going for like $100, $200. Like if you just want to buy it instead of like trying to win it.
Right.
But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah.
Oh, all right.
All right, man. I will catch you tomorrow.
All right. I'll see you tonight. Not tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess tonight. It's tomorrow for me.
Clean your phone.
Oh, no. Monday.
Fuck, bro. It's
Monday.
getting bad.